So what dishes do you think need to get more shine with our food?
I mean, adobo for sure needs to be like, there needs to be a solid, like, everybody's gonna be on the same page of this shit. What the fuck is supposed to taste like? You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many different. I tasted so many adobos and fucking when I was in the Philippines that it was ridiculous. But the one dish I really enjoyed was called patotim, which was braised duck in a umba sauce, which is a Chinese style sauce with black beans and cinnamon and star anise and a little bit of sugar, and I was blown away by it. But I was like, "There's duck here,
Yeah.
duck and Iloilo, like there's duck here."
Because I've heard of that with pork,
Yeah,
but not with duck.
That's what I'm saying. You know, so in my head now, I'm like, and I could sell this in my restaurant, a whole roasted duck with a patotim glaze. And I can serve it with like some, crepes or whatever, and like I can slice it on the table, and I can charge $65 for it. but yeah, I think adobo definitely needs to be like, we need to like figure out what that ratio of soy and vinegar and sugar is supposed to be, and stop saying, oh, it's regional and we can add coconut milk to it. Like, if it's gonna be the national dish, it needs to be like, we need to solidify that. I think the lumpia, obviously, it's like that's a staple, like that goes on everything. And also the barbecue skewers, which I think people don't recognize how good Filipino barbecue is. I mean, I was in the streets in Iloilo. These people were just cranking out fucking chicken butts and chicken skin and chicken intestines and pig ears and all type of stuff that was going on, and just straight barbecue. But they were using like achiote oil, calamansi type glaze on them. Like you could smell it down the block, like like. So I think those like type of those three dishes I think should be like recognized as a staple in Filipino cuisine, and also especially kare-kare and pancit and all that stuff. That's obvious, because everybody makes those the same, So, but I think solidifying the adobo as a national dish and making sure that we are on the same page on that, I think that will really solidify the cuisine itself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now, on a related note, because you were mentioning some of the ingredients on the street barbecue, was there any particular Filipino ingredients or even cooking techniques or even dishes that have like a specific significance to you?
Yeah, sinigang in the Philippines is way different than sinigang here. That's the truth. The sinigang in the Philippines, they use a souring agent from I forgot the name of the island, and it's a green fruit that they throw inside the mix to make the souring agent. Here, we use mamacitas and all that, right? The powder stuff. But you can really taste.
Tamarind, right?
It's not tamarind. I forgot the name of it. But it's green, and it's thrown in everything to make it sour, and it just makes the biggest difference. And then the malunggay leaves too. That's very important because it's super fresh in the Philippines, and they throw that in everything. Maybe in Mongo they throw that in,
So, like in the tinola,
Exactly, in the tinolas, right? Like, so I think, for us to be able to translate that type of food from the Philippines to here, we need to have those products, and we need to grow those products. And I think we can because of the climate that we have, especially in California. They have all the climates, so they can.
Florida.
Yeah, exactly, right? So I think that would make the world of difference to it. And I'll also bridge the gap between us and the Philippines instead of this like Fil-Am Filipino bullshit that's happening. If we just have the same products as them, we can cook the same type of food. You know what I mean?
We wouldn't have to substitute.
Exactly.
Or get the frozen stuff. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna switch it up now, talking to about the show. So you're a contestant on the Food Network's BBQ Brawl. What elements of Filipino cuisine did you introduce?
Banana ketchup.
Nice.
Love it.
So they asked what was my 5 like specific things I needed. So I was like, I need fucking soy sauce, vinegar, banana ketchup, and calamansi if they have it, but they didn't have the fresh ones. So they had the frozen calamansi for me. But yeah, banana ketchup for sure. And then when the other contestants found out about it, they were like, oh, instead of regular ketchup? I was like, yes.
But you know about that.
Yeah, but so, I did my for most of my recipes on that show, I did my base barbecue sauce with banana ketchup, and it was amazing. It was really good, and it really made a difference in all the things. It really brought a lot of pungent flavors into the mix, and that's what the judges were really saying. I was really bringing the flavors in that show.